Hey everyone, Alice here with your weekly reading for July 11th to the 17th. I thought I would just talk a little bit about this week and the energies around it. I did say that I probably wasn't really going to do like too much of it, but I feel like this week I have to mention things. Not only do we have a full moon in Capricorn, uh, but there are some interesting energies. Like, I find it interesting for me, and I'm just kind of relaying it to you because I figure, I already look at it, so I might as well, pass it on to you. There seems to be this energy of conflict between what you're thinking or what people are thinking and what they're feeling. There just seems to be this energy of, not really going after what it is that you feel in your heart and trying to look at things like logically, like wanting to really like put logic into how you're feeling, is the best way that I guess I can kind of describe it. Trying to actively balance your heart and your mind. I don't think it's like a bad thing. It's just it can be frustrating and it can be confusing. Here, especially there are energies for people to even want to try to be almost emotionally manipulative. This week, people trying to almost, well, I don't even know if they are, but you might feel like you're being taken for granted, whether that's actually true or not. It can just be some sort of trigger, feeling that, especially near the beginning of the week here. And then we have the full moon and the full moon Capricorn. Full moons are, about closing out cycles. So the full moon Capricorn is kind of like letting go of things that you feel like the way that you're thinking, like some way that you thought, that's really hard to shake, like a habit, like letting go of bad habits, I guess we can put it that way, or like things that kind of keep you very sort of codependent, possibly, like trying to get past that there and trying to sort of realize what are you, or what have you been, like what way of thinking and feeling have you been lately, the past few weeks, that has kind of been holding you back a little bit here. I feel like the full moon is going to bring some epiphanies here for people, in the way that how they've been thinking about how they feel, and and realizing that maybe the way that they were thinking how they were feeling was not the way to go. That it really wasn't helping them, that maybe it just ended up making them feel like they were being taken advantage of, maybe feeling like the people around them were trying to manipulate them. And I feel like this epiphany may be happening around the new moon, the full moon. And it seems like around Thursday there is energy for people to try to sort of almost manipulate that. Like, it just seems this week there's a lot of fighting for trying to control how you feel and try to do what makes sense here, but then there are energies around you that may be kind of conflicting with that and making you feel like it, like you maybe are not supposed to be thinking. It's just that there are people here that might be trying to guilt trip you or trying to make you think like, no, you're wrong, you shouldn't be thinking that way. You know what I mean? Almost like they can be kind of gaslighting you as well here. And I feel by the time you get to the end of the week, it's like, that's it. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to control this. I can't take this. I think I know what I feel. And it's like, it's almost like it can be like an aha moment here by the end of the week of just seeing some clarity on how you feel or how, other people around you, how they feel. And then Friday, there is actually a really good day if you want to like talk. So if you want to talk it out with somebody or communicate with somebody, Friday and Saturday are really good times to have like a conversation. It doesn't have to be a deep conversation, just conversing. I feel like it's a good time to have good conversations there. And then Sunday is more of a leisure time if you have anything that you're working on, a creative project or something along those lines, something that's fun to do. Sunday is a good day for that as well. But overall, it just feels like there's a lot of heart versus mind going on this week. So if you feel torn this week between how you feel and what you're thinking, that's just how the energy is. And I feel like the full moon has a big part in that. And it'll start to get better, but there is a moment where it could get worse a little bit. Again, I'm not an astrologer. I just kind of, read what other people kind of put out, and I kind of put it together to how it would make sense for me into my life. If anything, I really just take a lot of it with a grain of salt. I'll be honest, I forget a lot of it by the time after I read it. So so I actually don't know if any of the energies have worked out because I don't really track it that closely, but I just figure I would mention it here just because I just thought it was interesting that there seems to be a lot of conflict here between emotions and feeling versus things that make sense, trying to make sense of how you feel. Okay, so the readings, I don't really choose how the readings go. Not really. It's kind of random, but it's not because nothing is random. So these readings are actually about your person. The current person that you're dealing with, the person who's on your mind, the person you've been thinking about, the person whose energy is connected to you. This is just what Spirit wants to talk about. I don't know, for some reason, everything that I pull out, if you call it a magic hat or whatever, that just has, types of readings that I do. They're all related to this person, the person that you're thinking of. So we'll just see how they're feeling towards you this week and where is this connection with them going. That's what Spirit wants to talk about. So that's what we're going to talk about. Technically these readings are timeless. I know it's for a week. It's a specific week, but it doesn't matter when you find this. When you find it is when you're meant to find it, and there may be some messages in here for you. Just keep in mind that these are general readings. They're not personal readings. So not everything is going to apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't try to force it. Just kind of go with your intuition. If it's not really making sense, it can be future influence, or if it's, Spirit will only tell you what you need to know. I feel like I need to mention that. Spirit isn't going to tell you what they're doing, what your person is doing, unless it's relevant to you. Like, you can't really, spy on other people. You can't see what they're doing with other people. I'm not psychic. It's only what you need to know kind of thing. So, yeah. I just feel like I needed to say that. If you enjoy these readings, or you find them interesting or entertaining in any way, I appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe or share these videos, as that helps me do more with the channel, and you get to be notified when I post new readings up, which I try to do as frequently as I can. I will be doing the weekly readings, so all signs from Aries through Pisces, and I will be doing a full moon reading, and then this weekend I'll do the weekend reading. So that's kind of what I've got planned for now. Okay, so that's it for the intro. We'll get into the readings. I know you can check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, you know, or any sign that you feel drawn to, as I just really use the signs as indicators. So if you feel drawn to a certain video, maybe the title of it or something, you know, draws you in, that's fine. Just use your intuition. But you're going to be hearing this intro again. So you can just, yeah. I mean, I was going to say you could skip through it, but you've already made it here. So you're already here. We're about to start. So, okay. Okay, Virgo, let's see. How is your person feeling towards you in the current energies for this week? Three of Swords, Justice, and the High Priestess. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Wands, and the Tower. Wow. Yeah, your person is going through some shit. Your overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So your overall energy, this is your energy, this is also the energy around you. There are things that are kind of resetting here. There's a reset going on here with you. It can have to do that there was a falling out that you might have had with some people here very recently, it seems. They might have, something might have reminded you from your past, something that was not pleasant here. Yeah, you might yep. So it seems here what happened, you're pressing the reset button here on when it comes to people that you were working together with or working with here in some way. Something from your past here came back up again here, something that was not very pleasant about your past, something that you knew about. You might have known about this going into whatever these Three of Pentacles are. The Three of Pentacles here is just, they're not even friends. Like, these are just like acquaintances. These are just people that you work with. People either from work, but I don't feel like they're people from work. You know, these can just be people that you do things with. Think of it like, you know, like house league stuff. Like, you know, when you know, like if you go to like a drop-in, I don't know, a drop-in basketball game or something, you just play basketball with these people. You don't like hang out with them outside of basketball. Like, you just drop in at the whatever, the local community center, and you play basketball with them, but you don't really know much else about them aside from that. You just kind of hang out together here. That's what these people felt like. And there was something here from your past, here they might, something came up again from your past. You might have known that this would happen, that you knew that some sort of history here might repeat itself with these people, and that you had a feeling here, or you knew with the King of Swords here, that it would happen, and that eventually things would have to reset, start over again. So that's what's going on here in your energy. Something here is resetting here. Whatever this is, it didn't work out, you know. Well, let's say, for example, again, the basketball people, the people that you just play basketball with, maybe you just felt like, oh, it always happens that, you know, a certain time of the year, you know, the group falls apart, and, you know, you go there and they're no longer there anymore, and you knew that was going to happen, and, you know, it's happened again. Time to restart, time to start over again. So right now your current energy is in a reset. You are starting things over again, starting from scratch, starting from the bottom again here. And it can be because you decided, I'm going to do things on my own, because, you know, there's something from your past here. This is something almost that you either were expecting, or something that always happens. Eventually this happens, and now you're in this part of this pattern where you're starting over again. So that's your energy here. Your person, how your person is seeing you. Interesting. They actually might know that this is going on. I don't know. The Three of Swords here and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse here. So how they're seeing you, how they're perceiving you, they're seeing you as somebody who is hurt, is feeling hurt here, but is able to get over whatever it is here, but feeling kind of insecure to even share that, you know, that you're feeling this pain here. Yeah, I mean, that's there. I mean, I don't know whether it's real or not with your, if you're actually feeling this or not. This also can be, you know, a third party. They might perceive you as somebody who has either been backstabbed. I mean, you can see here, you know, somebody here, there's another person here that is doing the backstabbing. I mean, she was there, she was lying in the coffin, right? This is like a vampire hunter and a vampire. She was lying in the coffin, but somebody had to tip him off, the vampire hunter off, that she was there, that she would be sleeping in that coffin, right? And he came and just stabbed her in the heart. So this can be somebody backstabbed your person. The way that they're seeing you, they might see you as the vampire hunter. They might be seeing you as somebody who has backstabbed them here, and that they don't feel safe around you with the 10 of Pentacles. Or it can be that they're seeing you as somebody who has been backstabbed and who is now, you know, feeling very uncomfortable because, you know, you've gone through some things, that you've been hurt here. I do see, like, since it's upright, I don't think if they do think that you're somebody that has gone through some pain here, some hurt feelings, I do think that they feel like you'll get over it, here with since it's upright here, but it did take you out of your comfort zone, possibly here. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just what's there. How your person feels towards you. Your person is conflicted. Your person is conflicted about how the balance here. I mean, this is a good card to be here, a good energy. Your person feels there's a balance here in how they feel about you. You know, they feel happy about you, you know, their feelings towards you are happiness here, but there's uncertainty here. There is conflict here. It's a little bit of conflict, you know, it's like a little bit of doubt, a little bit here, you know, like I'm drawn to her. She's looking away, so she's not looking at the scales. So it's like there's something here that's distracting your person here, and how they feel about you. I mean, the scales are slightly tipped here, so I do feel like your person, they do understand how they feel about you, but there is something here that's making them doubt themselves a little bit here. It's like they were very sure, but there's something that's doubting them, and this can be what's going on over here. Your person's intentions, we have 2 major arcana. We have the High Priestess and we have the Tower. Your person, it feels very spiritual. Your person might be finding out some things through their intuition, through spirituality here, that is causing some towers for them. That's causing, you know, some, you know, the things that they're finding out may be shocking this person. Yeah, you know, they might be seeing things in a whole different way than what they were seeing things from before. Your person, I feel like part of this, like, their intentions are they want to hide this tower from you. If this person has gone through something traumatic, I feel like this person doesn't want to tell you, and they have no intentions of telling you about it. Yeah, I do feel like they don't want to talk about it right now, at the very least. They might be feeling conflicted on that, but I don't feel like this person, yeah, they intend to keep something to themselves here. You know, they intend to keep a secret here. It can also be that they intend to keep a secret here because they, you know, they feel like if they told you something, that it would destroy everything in this connection if they were to reveal something to you. So they intend not to tell you here. I'm drawn to the full moon. The full moon may change some things here for this person. Maybe they may reveal it you know, during a full moon, possibly here. I don't know if it would be this coming full moon. I mean, this is for the week here, and the full moon's on Wednesday night. I think it reaches its peak here around 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern time. So perhaps around there, maybe they might be wanting to reveal things, or maybe they won't, but maybe you might have a feeling here. Maybe they might send you some sort of spiritual message here. I know that's all woo-woo shit, but I mean, I'm just saying what's here. Okay, let's see, where's this connection heading here in the current energies. Where's this connection going in the current energies? Okay, so we have mountain, we have garden, we have child, oh, we have book, and here's you, interestingly enough. Since you're there, I'm gonna put the last two here. So we have, I just want to see, unless your person is nearby. Okay, no, they're not nearby, so I won't bother. I'm gonna put these over here. So this is compass and owls, because they would be the ones that are the two that are behind you. So where's this connection heading to? This is you. It doesn't matter if you're female or not. It's just a significator in this deck that the female is always the person that the reading is for. The inquirer, whatever, the seeker, whatever you want to call it. Child. This is the center of where this is going. This is something new. And I don't see this necessarily as a bad thing here. This is a new beginning. I have to sneeze. I'm sorry. Ah, sorry. You know what? Whenever I sneeze during a reading, I always feel like it's good luck. I mean, I just say it because I'm just being silly, but I don't know. It can be good luck. Maybe. I don't know. A child can be something new, a new beginning here, or, you know, it can also be somebody who's inexperienced, somebody who's acting immature. Around it, we have garden and book. Garden is about something that's public, very out in the open. It can be socializing. It can be an event of some sort. Usually it's like a place where people gather, so it's like a party or an event or just something that's in public. That's why I say socializing. It's not necessarily socializing one-on-one. It's like in a group setting here, and book can be, you know, information, secrets, and all that. And I feel for you, you're very focused on things that you don't know. And here, for me, the child is also about discovering new things. I feel like you're discovering new secrets. Here, you're discovering new things that are hidden or that have been hidden from you. I don't feel like it's necessarily from this person is hiding things. I feel like it's just you're discovering new information about this connection and about yourself here. And that's what you're focused on. You're focused on discovering new information here. It can be just by me telling you that your person has something that they're hiding, you know, that they don't want to tell you because they think that it would cause destruction here in the connection, that it would ruin things if they were to say it or if they were to reveal it to you. Even that can just be you focused on, now, you know, what is this information? I have new information now, and I kind of want to know what that is. It can even be that here. So what's going on? The mountain is a challenge. A mountain is something that has been a problem for a while now. This is a problem that you both are very well aware of. With the mountain here, it can be a problem with other people that you have. There's a problem with possibly just something about society as a whole. Here with Garden here, there's some sort of problem or challenge in this connection that needs to be overcome here. In order for really, like, this is just the direction that the connection is going, but I feel like this is something that's been going on for a while. Here, it can have something to do that's very almost immature, and it can be people that are acting immature here, and that can be a problem. There can be a lot of people. I don't even think it's like necessarily you or this person. It's just in general, like people, like it can be society or just situations of where there are a lot of people around that are acting immature, and that is an issue. I won't even say a little issue, it's a big issue here of people just acting immature, or just acting childish here. There's a lot of immature energy here, and that is kind of, that's leading to some new information that you're very focused on. It almost feels like for you're recognizing that maybe the people that you surround yourself with, the people that you hang out with, are more immature than you thought. There's new information that's here. This is information to you, and that maybe now this is causing a problem for you. That maybe not necessarily your friends, but they could be your friends. But I feel like this is what's going on here. This Three of Pentacles. That's why I said they're not friends. They're just people you hang out with. The basketball people, we'll go back to that. Let's just say, the basketball people that you hung out with, it's like now you're seeing that, maybe they were, they're a little more immature and childish than you thought they were. And you're gathering sort of information. This is new information to you. It can be that maybe these people that you were playing basketball with, again, I'm not psychic. I'm just using this as an example for, to explain the energy. It can just be anybody that you hang out with, whether regularly or not. It's just that there's information that you're very focused on, and it's the information that, like, new information that these people are more childish than you thought, and it's causing some issues here for you. And it's related to this connection for some reason here. I mean, all of this information is related. For you starting over, pressing the reset button and all that, this is related to this other person. I don't know why or how. I'm not seeing the correlation, but you might see the correlation. But it is causing a problem here. What you're not paying attention to is Compass and Owl. This is about guidance, okay? The Compass is about finding your direction, being guided towards something. The Owl, this is about wisdom, getting wise advice here. It can even be a nighttime thing, but I feel it's more about talking, having a conversation, getting wise guidance. There's some sort of conversation that you may have had with somebody in the past, or somebody right now, or in the future. I don't know. I don't know why I started saying that, but there's some conversation that you've had with somebody here that has given you guidance in which direction that you should go in, but you're ignoring it. You're not taking this advice here. I don't know what the advice was. It might have had something to do with what's going on here. Yeah, if I look what the next cards are, I mean, it has something, it was written communication, very likely. It could have been in a text, it could have been in a DM or something along those lines. This is written communication here. Yeah, I don't really know what the advice is. Lenormand's not going to tell me shit like that, but it can have to do with the situation here, but you're just not really paying attention to this advice here that you've gotten, that would guide you out of this problem, very likely. So I don't know, think about that. Think about some things that you might have heard or read that maybe pertain to what's going on here. Now, your person, I found your person. So they have Anchor, Coffin. Here's your person. They don't have to be male. It's just a significator. Yeah, Clouds. Ooh, and Ring. So your person, what your person's focusing on is Coffin and anchor. Now, anchor is something that's very stable or unchanging. There's something here that ended for your person, something that had ended a while ago. I feel your person is focused on whatever this is, but I feel like this is a permanent ending. I'm not gonna lie, this could be actual death here. Your person may have experienced actually losing somebody permanently, because yeah, anchor is about permanence, and coffin is something that's ended. So your person may be still focused on somebody who they've lost permanently in their life, or just, you know, focused on that idea, or it's something that ended that they're not going to change from. Maybe they ended something here in their life and they're not budging on it. You know, it's something that they're very sure is gone. It's dead. It's not coming back. You know, this person may be very focused on that. They know that whatever it is that has ended here in this person's life, it's permanent. It's, you know, it's not going to change. It is what it is here. Or if it's something that they've ended, you know, it's not going to be resurrected in any way here. And they're very focused on that. What they're ignoring here, what they're not really paying attention, or like, you know, what's kind of sitting in the back of their mind, is clouds and ring here. There's some confusion here about, it can be that their mind is just kind of going around in circles here. They can have some confusion over a relationship here. They, you know, something that they haven't really dealt with, possibly here. It can be some sort of commitment, some sort of obligation here that they're confused about, and that they're just choosing not to really think about right now. Maybe until they get some more clarity on it. It just can be like, honestly, I'm feeling it's more like there's just something that is going in circles in their mind. You know, they're just thinking in circles, going around again and again in their mind, that isn't very clear to them. And rather than dwelling on it and driving them crazy, it's kind of like they're just shoving it in the back of their mind. They're just trying not to really think about it right now. It can do with how they're perceiving you here, or I mean, it can be anything, like with how they're feeling here, because there's some conflict there. You know, there's a little bit of doubt here. That can be what these clouds are, is some doubt that they keep kind of going around in circles with, and rather than like dwell on it, they're just going to shove it in the back of their mind and not really worry about it for now. It's like they have other things that, you know, they want to focus on here. Okay, let's see if we can get some guidance and or advice here for you. Just keep in mind that you know your situation better than I do. So whatever spirit wants to tell you, or the universe wants to tell you, you know, just kind of keep an open mind, take it with a grain of salt here. Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Moon, and the Magician in reverse. Okay, this does seem to be a bit of guidance, advice here. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so the overall energy here, what Spirit wants to talk about is your doubts. You're feeling here overall that you might be feeling like you don't have the ability here to do something about this connection here. It can be that you were unable to act on your feelings here, and that has kind of that may have led, it looks like there was a separation here, possibly between you and this person here, and that separation kind of is the source of why you didn't act on your feelings here. And because you didn't act on your feelings here, now you're having some confidence issues here. It can be that maybe you waited too long with the Hanged Man here. The Hanged Man is somebody who's waiting and waiting and waiting for the right opportunity. I don't know, just waiting for something to happen here. And then all that waiting may have led to a separation here. And that separation is like, you know, you didn't act on your feelings, or you feel like now you can't act on your feelings because there was a separation here, and not being able to act on your feelings has kind of gotten you feeling like you can't do anything about the situation here. The advice here is that actually you can. I know it's minor arcana, but the 8 of Wands here is about, I'm hearing grabbing life by the balls a little. It's not really about taking risks, because I don't feel like there's a risk here, but it's more about communicating, moving forward, sudden communication that comes out of nowhere. The advice here is that you can do that. Here, you know, you feel like you can't, but you do have an option. You do have the ability to communicate, because the Magician here, the Magician is, it's kind of like, it's one of those cards of, you don't feel like you have the confidence, but the Magician energy is here. You actually can do anything that you want to do. You can do things quickly here with the cheetah. I'm pretty sure that's a cheetah. I don't know. I think it's a cheetah. You can do whatever you want. Here, you have the ability. You have the talent here. Like, you have all the skills necessary to do whatever you want to do, to manifest things here. But you feel like you can't, like you're being blocked. But the thing is that you totally do. Just because you feel like, well, I missed my chance here because like I waited too long. Yeah, only waiting for things to happen, and then, you know, there was a separation. I didn't get to express how I actually feel, and now like I can't do anything because there's a separation and all that. Now, Spirit here is saying that all is not lost here. You could just run out of the gate and communicate, say something here out of nowhere here. Now the thing is, you do have to accept that there may be a little bit of conflict. Now this is the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is like the least amount of conflict. You know, swords usually are bigger conflict, and then there are certain major arcana which are even bigger than that, like the Tower. This is really tiny. This is a tiny amount of conflict. Now, yes, you're going to be met with a little bit of conflict here. It's not, you know, it's not like, oh, if you like say something or reach out to this person and communicate with them, everything is going to be great. I mean, no, there will be a tiny bit of conflict here. You know, you're going to have to accept that. But I feel like it's very small. This is a small amount of pushback here. I feel that, you know, it might actually be bigger to you than it actually is, because this is nonsense here. This is just something, whatever. This is a whatever thing. You can get over 5 wands. This is just a little bit of fighting, but not like serious fighting. You know, this is the type of shit like when you have an argument with like your friends or with your family, like a sibling or something, and then like in a couple hours it's fine. So I wouldn't, you know, I feel like this is here because it's like, yes, it might, you might have a bit of conflict if you were to talk to this person, but it, you know, this is Spirit telling you it's not going to be a big thing. What's actually holding you back more is your own fears. You know, the Moon here, this is your own fears. This is your own anxiety here. This is, you know, the fear of the unknown. The Moon is all about things that you don't know. It's too dark to see, you know, it's being like in a forest and you're barely any moonlight. You can barely see anything. You know, you could just kind of see what's right in front of you, but you can't see beyond that, and it's scary to keep wanting. Why would you keep walking through the forest? You can't see shit, right? But this fear, this anxiety is what's holding you back. This is what you need to avoid. Avoid this feeling of fear and anxiety, you know, because, you know, that's what this is. This is feeling like you can't do it. But you can do it. You can do it, and you can communicate, and you can move forward. I mean, that's I mean, that's what's here. That's what the universe wants to tell you. And, you know your situation better than I do. But, I mean, basically, it's just don't be afraid. You know, you have the ability to do, to move things forward here. You have the ability to move things like forward out of nowhere very quickly. You know, if you just kind of reach out here, it's not going to be without conflict. There will be a little bit, you know, but it's not going to be much. I don't think it's as much as you think it would be here. I feel like your fear is holding you back more than what would actually happen. But again, you know your situation better than I do. So that is your reading, Virgo, for this week. Thanks for watching. Good luck this week. Take care, and I will talk to you later.